I just finished my first full year as an Amazon influencer, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about what I've learned and what I will be doing moving into 2025. Now, the Amazon Influencer Program is where you qualify to be part of the program and you upload product review videos. Then you tag the product, and when somebody makes a purchase, you have the opportunity to earn commissions. Let me give you an example of what this might look like. So here's a video I did on Laura Geller's makeup. This Cult Classics is a great kit for anybody who wants to build out their Laura Geller collection. Makeup made for mature skin. This is the primer. You're going to start with that. It's going to hydrate and smooth. You're going to move on to your baked powder foundation. Then you have your baked beautiful blush, brighten. Then you have your highlighter. You can put it all on with your retractable kabuki angled brush, and then finish it off with this beautiful shade of lipstick, all right here in one kit. Okay, now let's click on the actual product for a second. This is what is very important that you see. So this product right now does not have any video carousels in this upper spot. I will show you what a video carousel is in a moment on another product, but basically there would be a little play button right here, and you'd be able to play that video to look at that makeup. So this is kind of not a great one, because there's not an opportunity of carousels up there. That doesn't mean it won't change, though. Amazon's constantly changing something. But if we scroll down below, let's see if there is a lower carousel. So sometimes down here underneath, there will be influencer videos showing up at the bottom. And yes, nope, those are all still just Laura Geller. Here we go. There are 3. Oh, I made it. I'm in there. I didn't even know this one. Okay, so here's the first girl. Let's take a look at hers.
Here's the full Laura Geller set that I got a while ago. It's a great deal, and let me show you what you got. You're gonna get this primer, which is a huge bottle. It's gonna last you a long time. Sprayed of lipstick that's...
Okay, so she's in vertical format. She's holding her phone upright, and she's putting on a little bit of the makeup. Now, let me tell you something incredible. I made on TikTok, I made $25,000 in commissions in November, and a bunch of it was on this type of video where I literally just point at the makeup and I don't even put it on. Now, some of you guys are going to be like, oh, that's cheating, or that's not valuable, or that's junk, whatever. It worked. I don't know why it works. I really couldn't tell you why people buy makeup that they're not watching somebody put on. But when I compared these with actually putting on makeup, I did better with the ones that I was not on camera. Maybe it's because I'm 50 years old and more wrinkled, or maybe, I mean, even with filters and lights and all that kind. With makeup, I don't put on makeup filters when I'm putting on makeup. But maybe it's because I'm not the best makeup artist, or maybe it's because they suddenly can't imagine themselves in that makeup anymore. I could not tell you why. But so far in my experience, when I'm not putting on the makeup, it converts better, at least on TikTok. I don't know yet about Amazon because I just started loading makeup reviews on Amazon. But on this note, one thing that I did discover, one thing I believe, is that these vertical videos, by vertical, you can see that there's that bar.
Cult Classics is a great kit for...
It's vertical. I'm holding my phone upright in normal fashion. These are doing fine. Okay, you do not have to make your videos on horizontal format. I know some people prefer that, and that's up to you. You decide, okay? That's something that I've noticed is vertical is just fine. The other thing is Amazon has what's called the Inspire app. If your videos are vertical and they're 30 seconds or less, you can show up on their shoppable video app. So my goal now is under 30 seconds vertical format. That's just one, that's kind of where I'm moving into, okay? So that is something that I wanted to talk about a little bit, the format and the length of my video. All right, now let me show you where they are showing up in the upper carousel. One of the products on Amazon I did really well on was the litter robot. Now, this was one of my first more expensive videos that I made, and I did make that one in horizontal format. I don't know if it would make a difference horizontal or vertical in this case, but if you do look at, here's the play button I was talking about. So this item being more expensive, being more tech, I don't know the reason why, they have an upper carousel.
Litter Robot has now solved the litter box.
When you click on the upper carousel, the first set of videos are always the brand. So Litter Robot was smart and they made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos of their own. So obviously they want people watching their videos and then moving on. But right underneath that, we now move into the, oh, I'm not on this one. Oh, this must not be the Litter Robot 4. I'm on the Litter Robot 4. That's okay. We'll stay with this one. This is the Litter Robot 3. So what you can see here is this person made a video, this person made a video. This one is 3 issues after having years of ownership, how to clean the litter box. So you can make these, you know, with your cat using it. You could make these with cleaning it. You could make them with frequently asked questions. There's all kinds of ways to do that, okay? But surprisingly, now I've been using the Litter Robot 4. Let's look at mine here. And if it doesn't pop up soon, I'm not going to go hunting for it because I don't remember. There's something with the way I'm titling it that it's not popping up for me. Anyway, all I did is I made a Litter Robot 4 and I did not show the cats using it, but I talked about the difference between the Litter Robot and a regular square machine. I kind of compared it between the basic rectangular litter box versus this one. And I gave real authentic, this is what I like about the Litter Robot. This is what I don't like. So I told people it gets stuck sometimes, which it does. Not so much anymore, but when I first got them, they did. The scale part of it wasn't working real well, which is one of the reasons I bought it. So you have to have like a really flat surface, and I have carpet with a little mat, yada, yada. But overall, I tell them why I still prefer it. And the number one reason is smell and cleanliness, and I go into that. Okay, so Amazon influencer, in order to become an Amazon influencer, you do have to apply for this program. And I'm going to tell you a couple more things I learned, but you do have to apply. And generally speaking, most people that have like a TikTok account with about 1,000 followers and engagement usually get approved. I built an account with 1,000 followers over and over again in like a day or two. It's really not hard, in my opinion. I think people make it too hard. Oh, there's a Litter Robot 4. Let me see if I'm popping up on that one. All of a sudden, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Let's see. There I am. Sure enough. What's funny is it wasn't even my first video I made, I don't think. Let me see. These Litter Robots are absolutely not perfect. I'm about to clean them and I want to show you a couple. Interesting. So the original one I made is not even showing up there anymore, but one I made later is showing up there and it's in vertical format. So how about that? For an $800 machine, I have the #1 video and it's vertical format. It's not horizontal. Now, the only place I was on that video is in the very opening intro, which I don't always do, but then I show all the litter box. So there you go. There's proof. Oh, there's me again. There's proof that you do not need to have a horizontal video to have the #1 spot. That's just, anyway. Okay. You also can apply to the Amazon Influencer Program with an Instagram business account, a Facebook business page, or a YouTube account. Those are the 4. And Facebook business pages don't get approved very often unless you have engagement, even if you have 5,000 followers or 10,000 followers. Instagram business pages, same. You can have a ton of followers, but if there's no engagement, you're not going to get probably approved. So I always tell everybody, get to 1,000 followers on one of these accounts with engagement and then apply to the Amazon Influencer. Now, here's something else I learned about the Amazon Influencer account. I've got to be careful not to show things that I'm not supposed to show. But this is a really cool, this is called Creator Connections. And what Creator Connections does is brands come on here and offer you special deals. And for example, I actually have this Pet Libro feeder. So what I need to do is accept it. They're going to give me a bonus commission rate of 10%. So instead of the usual 3 to 4%, I'm going to get 10%. And all I have to do is show them where I made a video and post a link. And that video could be on my Amazon store, the storefront up here, wherever that we started from, the storefront. So it could be on Instagram with a link. It could be on Facebook with a link. It could be a YouTube video with a link. It doesn't matter. As long as I show them I made a video and the link, it qualifies. So now anytime somebody makes that purchase between now, oh, this one's ending soon, and January 24th, I would make an extra commission. So this is another one. I sold a ton of these on TikTok. I posted a video on Amazon. So they're going to give me an extra 10% until April 1st of 2025. Now I have that sweater. I have 10 of those in different colors. I could go make a video and tag. If Amazon doesn't want you making a bunch of videos on the same product like TikTok does. TikTok, they encourage you to make a million videos on the same product because of the way the algorithm works. Amazon in their commission, in their structure, it says 1. But I could go put that on YouTube, or I could go put that anywhere else and drive more traffic, and now I'm going to get 10%. Pinterest, I could go make that on Pinterest, do a review, drive them to my Amazon store that has that 10% link, or to a blog where I show those, whatever I want to do, and now I'm going to get 10% instead of the 3 to 4%. So this is called creator connections. That's one thing I learned in 2024 is to take advantage of those connections, because I made an extra, I think it was like, oh, mine's actually is it showing there somewhere? Anyway, I don't want to go showing all the finances because I'm not supposed to, but I made an extra, I don't know, hundreds of dollars more because of the connections, but I still didn't spend as much time as I need to. So that's something I'm going to get really purposeful about in 2025. Okay. Another thing I learned, and let me just pull that storefront up again so you can see the storefront. Nobody goes and just shops your storefront. Even the top influencers. So I have studied all of these girls that do a ton of beauty and fashion videos. And they're actually trying on the makeup, and they're trying on the clothes, and they're making the videos, and they're on Instagram doing reels every day, and they're driving people to their storefront. So I have clicked through to their storefront wanting to buy something that they have modeled, and I get so lost in the terrible storefront that Amazon has given us that I don't end up buying all those items. So, there's not a lot of room here for us to customize. You can build little curation lists, and you can drive people to your creation list. That helps. So for example, my favorite cat products, now they go here. Where could I improve? Better thumbnails. It's when you just upload a video, it doesn't make the thumbnail the right size. I don't know why they're not getting better at this for us. They do give you the ability to upload a thumbnail. So in 2025, one thing I'm going to work on is when I upload a video, go take a thumbnail picture that is going to be better for somebody who is coming off of Instagram or coming off another channel, and they're just scanning this page super quick, trying to find the item that I posted on there, right? Because on Instagram, you cannot attach a link to the actual video. You can do a link in bio, then they're just going to your Amazon store link, and then they're lost. Like, where do we go from here? It's really a not the best seamless system like it is with TikTok Shop, where they just click on that product and they buy something. That's why the conversions are so much better. Okay, so that's one thing. So I'm going to spend a little more time trying to make my storefront more searchable. Now, you can also create idea lists. People don't usually go to these idea lists unless you're sending them directly to that page. So again, for example, I have a stuff for cats page, right? Now, instead of my little thumbnails, it's the actual products. Well, where is this going to come in handy? Let's just say I go make a Pinterest that has my favorite 10 cat products for 2024. And it's me doing a little influencer video, and I show 10 of my favorite cat products. Well, I could make this little list and send them here, and all 10 would be on here. But on Instagram, you cannot attach a direct link. That would only be valuable if it were on Facebook with a link, YouTube with a link, or Pinterest with a link, and I can send them here. But I do love that strategy for those types of links. If I'm making a YouTube video, then I can just tag here's what I would do. I'd go make a list, and I would call this 10 my favorite cat things for 2024. And only those 10 items would be on this. This is called create a list when you go create content on your storefront. So more of that. I want to do more of that. More, here's what this is, and driving them directly to those products. Okay. Most of my money, though, is made from people going to a search and finding that item. Okay. So again, going back to our storefront, which we keep losing because I'm hopping around too much. Let me go back to our storefront. There we go. This is the storefront, what it looks like. Let's just say where might we actually have a video? Fashion. Let's go look at this I've got women's cardigans. Oh, those are my lists I'm still on. I need to go back to the actual videos themselves. Again, this is where it gets all cluttered because Amazon has just not done us a great job making a storefront for us. I want the storefront to be more like WordPress. I want to be able to categorize. I want to be able to tag, give me more function in these. Okay. But if somebody clicks through on one of your videos, and let's do this one, summer dresses. So this was one I got more purposeful about last year, and I sold a bunch of these. If sometimes there'll be videos for them and sometimes there will not be videos for them. Sometimes I just upload a photo. Here's one that's a video. Gorgeous, beautiful summer dress. Elastic waist. The long ruffled hem goes down to the ankles. Definitely a maxi dress. Okay, so if I go click through on that product now, does it have a video carousel? Yes. Let's go look at what's in the video carousel real quick. Well, that's funny. Literally nothing is opening. So they've got a play button, but there's actually no video carousel up there. Okay, so the lesson here, spend more time on products that have video carousels in the upper. Now here's below. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6, we have 7, we have 8. What you're going to find here is this is a super competitive item. Okay. So, and I'm also noticing most of the girls here are pretty young and I'm older. So that's going to give me a little more competition with this particular item. So I'd rather go find items that are better for my age range and my demographic. That's just something I learned. So it's very competitive. Also, clothing has a very high return rate. I don't like it so much. Very high return rate. I don't have a high return rate on my litter boxes and house and home items as much. 3, you're making pennies. It's such a small amount. Now you might have volume, but you're only going to make, $1 on that dress or 50 cents on that dress. It's not the same as like TikTok. We're going to make $5 on that dress, right? Things are very different here. So more, it's when I get to clothing, I got to look at demographic. I got to look at the competition level because this is cheap and easy. And a lot of these girls get these for free. So there's going to be a lot more competition. It's a lot less money. And it's got a high return rate. So I don't love the fashion space on Amazon for me as much. It doesn't mean I won't upload. If I'm already making the video for TikTok anyway, I'm probably going to upload it to Amazon just because. But I'm not going to put a whole lot of focus there on trying on clothes for Amazon. The difference would be is if I'm really trying to build out an influencer channel of fashion. So every day I'm going to get up and I'm going to make an Instagram reel with me trying on my 3 favorite Grace Karen dresses for the summer, or my 5 favorite Amazon outfits for the summer, those types of things. Then I'm going to just keep this flow going and I'm going to upload them here anyway. But if we're particularly talking about the videos people click on and they watch and then they make a purchase, this just isn't great in my space. So if you only have so many hours a day, where are you going to spend more time, right? But something else that I learned, and this is insane, is there are things like Fancy Feast cat food. I don't know if that's a good example or not. I'm just going to open one of these to see. Yeah, 4 videos. Let me go look. If there's an influencer videos right there, you would be shocked. You can review a bag of almonds, potato chips, cat food, basically anything you buy that is sold on Amazon. So what I tell all of my coaching clients are, go make videos on everything you've ever bought. Go to your Amazon store front. Go look
Hey
at
there, everybody. I'd like to share with you this Fancy Feast Savory Center.
Go look at your orders and just make a video. One video and then leave it alone and walk away. When you start making every single day, you open your account and you've got $20 in your account every day, or $40 in your account every day, or $100 in your account every day, or $200. I know people that are doing 5 figures, not in a month, in a year. But Amazon, to me, like my first year was about $1,200 a month is my average. But if I go look at all the things I order on Amazon, light bulbs, batteries, rechargeable batteries, microphones, eyeglasses, clothes, chargers, carpet cleaners, everything should be reviewed and uploaded if you're an Amazon influencer, because it's one more chance of making money that you didn't think of. Okay. So the first step, grab your phone, When you grab your phone, open your Amazon app. Up here in the search bar, instead of that little, in addition to that little magnifying glass, there's a camera. Click the camera, hold it over any item in your house, and it'll show you if it is sold on Amazon. And even if you did not buy it on Amazon, you can review it as long as that exact item is sold on Amazon. Doesn't matter what the little store is that sells it. It just has to be the exact same item. Go around your house with your phone, your Amazon app, and your camera and shine it over everything in your house. I was putting up baskets and bins and wall hangings and art and all these things and rugs that I had no idea were even sold on Amazon, and you just review them and upload them. So I got 300 videos up on Amazon as fast as I possibly could. And you could easily do dozens in a day if all you're doing is holding your phone over it and you're not even on camera, and for 30 seconds you're talking about your favorite cat tree or your window cleaner or your whatever. All of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm making money every day. My first dollars, like I'm making $1 every day. I was over the moon. Then it was $2, then it was $5, then it was $10, then it was $20, then it's $40. It's incredible when that starts to happen, right? So I learned to review everything that's in my house that is sold on Amazon, no matter what. But I did learn that I don't love, so here's an example. I don't think I've done this one. I always order this hot cocoa. Let me take a look. Sure enough, there's a carousel. I haven't done this one yet. I need to go do it.
Hot chocolate is our guilty pleasure, but we wish
So
it
let's
was better
look at one of the influencer videos that's doing hot chocolate. Let's go look at, okay, so these are all about a minute long. I'm not saying they won't show up on the Inspire app if they're a minute long. That's on, but a lot of people like them a minute long. So you experiment. So look at what she does here.
Okay, trying this organic cacao mix from Four Sigmatic for the first time. Just made myself some of it. So I boiled some water, mixed into the water, by the way.
So what's great about this is you can see she has no experience with the product. She's a social influencer. You can tell by her intro. She knows Instagram. She understands how to make reels. And so that's that little captivating, showing her making the water. You can do all that. It's actually pretty easy. I've learned over time. Gives it a little bit more of that aesthetic vibe. You can spend some time doing that. But she, what number was she? Number 3. I wonder if it would have been any different if she'd have done, shorter, more to the point with the item. I don't know. Look at the number 1.
This is the chill cacao mix.
No fancy anything. And this to me works better on Amazon. He's literally saying, this is the product.
By Four Sigmatic with reishi mushrooms. This is the back of it right here with the ingredients.
That makes me laugh, because if I were watching a video, I don't need you to turn it over and show me the ingredients, because that's already listed on the Amazon page. But he's doing just exactly what I teach. He's like, here's the product. This is what it is.
Water. I really enjoyed this. It's like a little mini hot chocolate. Some hot water.
Okay, so now he's showing how it's made, right? Very basic. He's not on camera. And then he probably tastes it at the end.
And there. Really good to go. I really enjoy the flavor, like I said, and it just helps me, relax and chill out before I go.
Okay, so what is the point here? The point is, what I learned in 2024 was that reels work on Instagram and TikTok. Short form, this kind of stuff like she did, work really well on Instagram and TikTok. But in my opinion, Amazon prefers basic. This is what the item is, and this is what it does.
Hi, I'm Lenny, and this is the Four Sigmatic Mushroom Cacao Mix with reishi. Now, I've been using Four Sigmatic products for years now, including their elixirs and...
So you get it? Same idea, okay? So my opinion overall is, 1, make product review videos on everything you have around the house. 2, keep an eye on that Creator Connections if you're part of the Creator Connections program, and make more videos on those items you get more commission on. They really do pay off. Keep things vertical and under 30 seconds if you want to show up on the Inspire app. Take a better thumbnail image if you can to get it to show up on your Amazon store a little bit better. Try to make those lists so that people don't have to search and they can do a better job. You know, your conversion is going to be a little bit higher. Apply all of these things, make reviews on everything you can find in your house. But I don't think going out and buying a bunch of items to review really pays off, unless you're going to be just really incredible, in-depth into your research, finding the highest converting items with the highest profit, learning how to get that video ranked #1 on the product page. Then it might be worth it. But to me, it's a beautiful little side hustle. You already have these items. Why not review them and make some extra money on the side? An extra few $100 a month, an extra 1,000 a month, an extra couple thousand a month. To me, that makes it worth doing all day long. I'm Lori Ballen. I hope you enjoyed this video today.